Nintendo Labo is one of the weirdest things we have seen in the gaming space in quite a while, but it may end up being a mega success. Either way though, what exactly is Nintendo Labo? What are all the different packs? What are the games like? And what the heck is this extra customization set? We're here to tell you all about all of it. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from Switchforce. Gabe is here, and we figured we would give you guys a down and dirty breakdown of all the stuff that's going down with Nintendo Labo, because a lot was shown in that trailer, and there is concrete information to back it all up. Gabe, I know that you're excited for the robot kit, but unfortunately we're going to start with the variety kit, okay?
The first of the two options is Toy-Con 1, which is retailing for $69.99, available on April 20th. It comes with Nintendo Labo Variety Kit software, along with the following customization options. Cardboard sheet times 28, and it includes extra sheet for customization. After that, we have reflective sticker sheet times 3. You get 3 of those, Zach. You don't get more than that. You get a sponge sheet. You get 3 of those. You get string orange. You get 1 orange string. It's a very...
Listen, so this is a very, very classy orange string, so they need to dole these out carefully.
And I want to just point this out. The orange string looks way longer than the blue one. The blue one, you get 1 of those as well. It does seem like it's shorter. And then you have an eyelet set, gray. You get 1 of those. A set, which is, 2. Eyelet set of blue, you get 1 of those as well, but it shows way more in this image here. You get rubber bands, you get 2 large ones, plus spares, and then you get small rubber bands, you get 6 of those, plus spares. I wonder how they even calculate those numbers, like 6 plus spares. Regardless, that's everything that comes with this Toy-Con 1 variety kit, and again, just to reiterate, $69.99 on April 20th.
Yeah, and I think the cardboard being so stylized, if that's a word for it, is cool. Like, I like all the little markings, and that it's not just like, hey, here's some cardboard.
Zach, but let me tell you what you can do with these things, right? I told you everything that comes in the pack, but you don't know what you can do. What do you know?
Not much, clearly.
You can make, play, and discover with 5 different Toy-Con projects. Number 1 is 2 RC cars. You have 1 fishing rod. You have 1 house. 1
just
motorbike.
1 house?
Yeah, you get 1 house. 1 motorbike.
Okay.
Hey, you have 1 motorbike to put in your 1 house, and in this 1 house, you can put your 1 piano. So those are the 5 different activities, and yeah, I do think.
Let's go into a little.
Go ahead.
Let's go into a little detail on those activities. I think this is something that people really want to know about. It's something that I want to know about instantly when I saw the videos. Like, what exactly is being accomplished with these different Toy-Con, as they're called? Because even though the game itself and the pack itself is called Toy-Con 1, each individual item is also a Toy-Con, kind of like a Joy-Con, but a Toy-Con, which, I'll be honest, when I first saw this, I did not realize that Toy-Con and Joy-Con are 1 letter away from being the same word.
Yeah, hey, words are hard.
So, Variety Kit starts off with Toy-Con RC Car. Insert the left and right Joy-Con into your newly built RC car and control its movement using touchscreen controls in the Nintendo Switch console. The HD Rumble feature in the Joy-Con controllers will cause vibrations that move the car in the direction you choose. Materials to construct 2 RC cars are included. And Gabe, you're fascinated by the fact that the Joy-Con are running away from you and you're using the touchscreen.
Yes, I will catch those Joy-Con if they don't go too fast. I do wonder how fast these things go. I can't imagine it's very quick, but
it's vibration-based movement that can't propel that fast.
Hey, HD Rumble, yo. But yeah, I mean, I just think it's cool that you get to control the Joy-Con with the Switch. It's like a complete flip of what they're supposed to do. I like it.
Very, very cool. Toy-Con Fishing Rod is the second item here. Construct the fishing rod with an active rotating reel that is attached by string to a cradle holding the Nintendo Switch console. Catch one of many exotic fish shown swimming on the Nintendo Switch by casting your fishing rod and unwinding the reel to lower the hook. Once you feel a vibration from the Joy-Con inserted in the reel, you must tug the fishing rod upward and crank the reel quickly to try and complete the catch. This gets interesting because now cardboard ain't just cardboard, it is freaking active moving cardboard. You're actually cranking the reel and living out your fishing fantasies, Gabe.
Well, as you know, I've always wanted to become a professional I was going to say swimmer. I already did that in one life. But a professional fisherman, and now this is going to allow me to do so.
Very nice. You also could be a house. I know you've always wanted to
have a house.
Have a house. So now you can have it. Toy-Con House. By inserting various assembled blocks into openings in the sides and bottoms of the house, you can interact with, play games with, and feed a cute creature on the front-facing Nintendo Switch screen. Each differently shaped block is detected by the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con inserted on top of the house. This one to me is the most interesting, because I wonder if it's going to be a single room but they say you can play games with it, so it seems a little deeper than maybe we initially believed. And, there's many things inside of a house, so maybe we'll find a little friend. There's a cute creature, Gabe.
I'm all about cute creatures, as you know.
And I don't know. This one is the most interesting to me because it just like sitting there on like a table. It just doesn't look like a Switch at all. It looks like we built like a little arcade cabinet, which is, hey, you could kind of use it for that. You don't have to put in the Toy-Con software. Yeah. But kind of cool. Toy-Con Motorbike is the next up. Insert each Joy-Con into an assembled set of handlebars to drive a motorbike on the Nintendo Switch screen. Pressing the ignition button starts the engine, while twisting the right handle activates the throttle. Leaning your body or turning the handlebars left and right controls the motorbike. So I wonder if this is just like joyride around an environment, or if there's going to be races or missions, or how that's going to work.
I don't think there's going to be races or missions. A race would be cool. But what I hope it is, even though I know it's not, is back in the day, I used to go to a public library and play these like flash games where like it basically chasing the sunset. Trees will get in the way and you just have to like swerve out of the way. I hope that's what it is. Again, very simple. Younger kids can easily do it. So that's what I'm hoping.
Toy-Con Piano is the final and potentially the most impressive in this set. After assembling a beautifully crafted game. You ever seen beautiful cardboard?
I've seen decent looking cardboard, but honestly, the cardboard had a better personality than it did looks.
So Nintendo is about to introduce beautiful cardboard. So like beautifully crafted 13-key piano. Insert the Nintendo Switch console and Joy-Con. You can experiment with your own musical creations by pressing different keys. You can even insert different assembled knobs to create new sound effects and tones. Now, this last one highlights something that I thought was interesting. There is a man named Steve Tilley who works at the Toronto Sun, and he played this. And something I thought was interesting in this presentation that he attended, that Reggie Fils-Aimé said, was that they fully expect tinkerers to hack the various projects and come up with unexpected ways to use them. Fils-Aimé said, "We do believe that there will be experimentation that some of these communities will do on their own, and from our perspective, that's a good thing." So you're noticing how, like the piano, you can insert different knobs for sound effects. I wonder how much flexibility there is in terms of like, okay, what if you build the fishing rod really strangely? Could you be that much more effective at the game? Or, Nintendo seems to be saying that's what's going on here, but I find that like that would require so much foresight, I can't even kind of comprehend it.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see where this goes because it's so weird at first blush. And yeah, and there's a whole nother kit that we got to go over too.
Exactly. So Gabe, I know your fantasy is to be Mr. Roboto, so let's get going with the amazing robot kit. This is Toy-Con number 2, and it is $79.99, also releasing on April the 20th, so $10 more than the variety kit. It's interesting. It's a bigger pack, but only in size, because the scope of this is limited to just the Nintendo Labo Robo Kit software, and it comes with 19 cardboard sheets, 4 cardstock sheets, 1 reflective sticker sheet, 2 orange string, 2 blue string, double the string, Gabe. Double the string.
Too much string.
1 large gray canvas strap, 1 medium gray canvas strap, 2 small gray canvas strap, 10 gray eyelets, 10 gray eyelet sets, and 2 orange eyelet sets. At first blush, you'd say, why is this more? But I have to believe that the game experience is far deeper. And Gabe, I'm going to let you tell us about what Nintendo says that experience will be like.
For this, Zach, you will be tasked to create a wearable robot suit and insert the left and right Joy-Con into the designated slots on the backpack and visor to assume control of the robot, which is shown on the TV when the Nintendo Switch console is docked. And you will enjoy a variety of fun gameplay experiences, including robot mode, in which you can destroy in-game buildings and UFOs. Zach, be nice to the UFOs.
Depends what they say to me. If they're coming for a little bit of candy and they want to just share some Switch adventures and play Snipper Clips, we can be buds. But gonna have to watch out for those rogue UFOs that take off their hats like Toad and reveal scary hair underneath.
Yeah, like you said, I think we feel that this one has a little bit more game to it than the other ones. The other ones just seem like very simple and like minute activities. Here, there seems like there's gonna be more to it, right? You're gonna hopefully have a variety of modes because they mentioned robot mode. So does that mean there's other modes? And do you have like missions? Who knows? Is this kind of like just destroy the city type thing? What are you thinking?
they say includes robot mode in which you can destroy, so like that's one mode, but there also must be other experiences. I don't know that it's necessarily like a campaign style thing. I'm foreseeing it being more of just different ways as a robot that you can accomplish tasks and solve puzzles and help out the city. It would be very cool if it was campaign based. Given the fact that it is $10 more and the only Toy-Con in this package, I would hope that it's a pretty deep adventure, because now you're paying $80 for one kind of experience. But again, they don't give us enough detail here to distinguish exactly what this is, although there are a variety of fun gameplay experiences, and only one of them happens to be that destroy the buildings mode.
Yeah, so we hope for deeper, especially for the price point, $80. It's quite a bit, but at this point, all we can do is hope, just with the limited amount of information we have.
Absolutely. There also is one other pack that I don't know that many people are mentioning, but it's one of the more interesting ones, and I think it kind of helps give you a better idea of what Nintendo is going for with Labo. There is a $10 customization set available also on April 20th that includes 2 stencil sheets and 2 sticker sheets. These will provide you with a chance to individualize and make your Labo creations your own. They also give you 2 tape rolls, so you can doll up your cardboard. Now, you could also just get your own stencils, get your own markers, get your own tape and stickers, and do this without the cost, but it is kind of cool that Nintendo is encouraging and highlighting the DIY element, and that is where I think they explain away the cardboard, right? It's not that, hey, we're trying to make the cheapest possible AR-style life as a robot experience, but that, hey, you can customize this and make it whatever you want. I think it's interesting to point out, Gabe, that on the Nintendo Labo website, they have an invitation to come check this out. You can sign up and register, and there, for these events, they said that you need to have a kid ages 6 to 12. So that is what's being targeted here. So very young demographic. And I feel like that they're hoping that customization and that DIY nature can come into play. And I don't want to sound weird, but maybe it's also a way to really appeal to female gamers and to bring in them at a younger age when maybe art projects and fun DIY is more on their mind than robotic destruction, and now they can do both. So now the guy the young boy who wants to be a robot can also, color his in and put his bad Spider-Man drawing on it, and the more DIY creative girl can get into video games and see all the fun that's to be had there.
Yeah, honestly, I think kids are going to have a really fun time with this. My only issue becomes price point, but both male, female, doesn't matter. I think that there's fun to be had here for a child of the age of 6 to 12, like Nintendo is that's the message they're trying to get across. So
right.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it'll be interesting to see, in the past, the Wii appealed to young and old, the Wii appealed to casual and hardcore, the Wii was just fun. And Reggie Fils-Aimé said, at the core of everything we do, the goal is to make people smile, which I think is a phenomenal company philosophy. But aside from that, the goal is to make people smile. So can these experiences make me and you smile, Gabe? Can they be fun enough and deep enough to bring some enjoyment to us? Or are they going to be so specifically targeted to that 6 to 12 demographic, we find it to be painfully slow or simplistic or boring?
I think our fun is going to come from watching the kids' reactions, right? Mm-hmm. You have a little brother, little sister, son, daughter, doesn't matter, right? Just seeing them interact with this thing, I think that's where our fun comes in. I mean, to be blunt, I don't care to stencil words onto cardboard. Like, that's not something I see myself doing super often. But, if playing this with, like, my little cousin or something, then just seeing, like, the joy on, the kid's face, I think that's for grown-ups where it comes in.
Yes, and many of these experiences are using the Switch in handheld mode. The only one that isn't thus far is the robot kit. But for a variety kit, everything is sans TV. And I think this does speak to the tablet mobile nature that Nintendo has been impressed with, and kind of utilizing the system in a way that is completely separate from a major entertainment center or a more traditional way of thinking about a video game console. I think that is interesting. And I'll wrap up here with Reggie saying, and the idea from this presentation that Mr. Tilley attended, is that Nintendo will be following these 2 kits up with more Labo kits, and hopes that this will carry the console through 2018. I'm curious to see what other kind of Labo they come out with. I wonder if there will be advanced Labo, like, hey, this kit is for 10 to 16-year-olds instead of 6 to 12. If they'll go a little crazier, if the creation and the systems at play will be more complicated, or where we'll stand. But that's just about all the information that is out there for Labo and all the details we have on the gameplay, the different packs. You've got Variety Kit, Toy-Con 1, Robot Kit, Toy-Con 2, and then the customization set, all hitting on April 20th. So stay tuned for more. Hopefully we get a chance to go hands-on with this sneaky and stealthy reveal. We'll bring you Labo coverage as it hits, and make sure to follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/theswitchforce, where you can talk at us, tell us your thoughts and theories, and participate in cool polls, discussions, and just learn things about Gabe. Who wouldn't want to do that? Nobody. That's why it was quiet. Anyhow, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Fantastic day. We love you so much. That's Labo. We're Switch Force. In the meantime, for myself and Gabe, Switch Force out.